Hi there, and welcome along to what's been a very wet, miserable day here in Glasgow. Now a bit later in the evening, it's dark outside and it seems to have calmed down a little. Now when I did the sample footage for this, it was shot down near the coast in Ayrshire. It was a very bright day, very sunny and very windy, and both these situations created some problems. Now the good thing, I think anyway, of taking sample footage in bright sunlight is most cameras will not struggle when it's cloudy or slightly overcast during the day. In fact, it should be an absolute breeze for them. It's only when you get bright sunlight with very high contrasted conditions that you get the true value out of a camera, what it can do and what it can't. I have to say, I said obviously it created some problems and some I couldn't overcome, so I'll start with some of the pros on the camera. Now obviously I said the camera is a Canon XA20. I do have the 305 which I've been using for the last 6 months or so. I find that an excellent camera, but obviously a lot larger than this. The thing that surprised me most about it when I got it was the size, how small it was, how lightweight, and what a joy to use when you consider the bulk of the 305. Now, as I said, the quality of the lens and the output is excellent, especially from such a small package. The price is still high just now, it's fairly new into the country. Where the price will come down or not, well I'm sure it does, it always does. Give it 6 months and probably knock a few £100s off it. One of the annoying things that I found about these cameras, and I've got to say, I don't have a great deal of knowledge on video cameras as such. I'm mainly a stills photographer who's moved into video, but is these microphone holders. Why on earth they use screws to attach them to the body of the camera is beyond me. Why they can't, there's a slot here, why they can't use them as a slot in and a slot off with perhaps a safety wee catch on it to put them on and off, because it ends up as something I know if I put it in a bag or whatever I'm going to break this. I realise it has to have a little bit of play so you don't get noise running through the actual microphone itself. But you know that surely someone in this day and age, with the amount of electronics and engineering that we've got, somebody can come up with a slide-on package that'll just click and I can take it off, because I'm convinced I'm going to break this at some point. Hopefully I won't need it. I use kind of wireless mics, but that's another matter. So hopefully the footage will give you a reasonable idea. See, the reason I did it is I'm not a particular reviewer of equipment. It's not something I do, you can probably tell. I'm usually behind the camera. I think I work better there, where the script can be done by someone else and they can go on with it. But when I did look, there's some sample footage out there, not a lot. I've taken you through what's a bright sunny day, showing some of the wind problems, but I've also went indoors where the light's been minimal, give you some footage there, and then back out to the outdoors and a little bit of the zoom. But I hope you find it useful. As I said, I don't do many reviews. It's not really a review, it's just some sample footage. Please treat it as such. I'm not going to go into everything in the camera because basically I'm still learning it, and I just hope that some of you find it of some use, and that's it. And thanks for watching the other stuff that I do. Hi again. I just thought that as a sample again, just to show you some footage shot on the XA20 itself, to give you an idea of the differences between the two. Obviously the sound shouldn't be as good because I'm using onboard sound in the camera. I haven't set it up with an external mic as I did with the last, which was shot in a 5D Mark III with a Rode microphone. But this hopefully should give you some idea of the quality that you're getting. This is shot at 50 frames, the highest quality in MP4. The colours here are mainly purples, of course, and an idea of how the whites are cleaning. This is all set on program mode for portraits, or people, I should say. So I hope it will give you some idea of how it looks. between, as I said, an excellent camera, the 5D Mark III, and the footage shot on a native on the camera myself. I'll do no post work on it apart from editing and put it up in Like-C. That will apply to the 5D Mark III as well. Thanks. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
Crashing and it's awful.